Why are whale sharks so gentle? Welcome back to The Stuff You Should Think About, the podcast where we take everyday questions, strange facts, and fascinating topics, and we break them down in just a few minutes. So today's question is, how can the biggest fish in the ocean be one of its gentlest? When most people hear the word shark, they picture sharp teeth, powerful jaws, and a top predator hunting its next meal. Then there's the whale shark. It can grow over 40 feet long, weigh more than 20 tons, and has a mouth that's nearly 5 feet wide. Yet, despite its enormous size, the whale shark isn't interested in eating people. It couldn't if it wanted to, in fact. So, why is the largest fish on Earth so peaceful? The answer starts with what it eats. Unlike great white sharks or tiger sharks, whale sharks are filter feeders. Instead of chasing seals or fish, they swim slowly through the water with their mouths wide open, taking in huge amounts of seawater. As the water passes through specialized filtering pads inside their mouths, tiny animals called plankton, along with small fish, fish eggs, and shrimp-like creatures become trapped. The water flows back out, the food stays in. It's the same feeding strategy used by baleen whales, even though whale sharks aren't whales at all, they're fish. And they're the biggest fish alive today. One surprising fact is that whale sharks actually have thousands of tiny teeth. Scientists estimate they may have more than 3,000 teeth arranged in multiple rows. But those teeth are incredibly small, less than 1/4 of an inch long, and they play little or no role in feeding. Instead, they're thought to be leftovers from millions of years of evolution. The shark relies entirely on filtering food through the water. Another mystery is their size. How does an animal become so massive by eating some of the smallest creatures in the ocean? Well, the answer is simple: quantity. A whale shark spends hours filtering enormous amounts of water every day. Each mouthful contains tiny bits of food. Individually, they're insignificant. Together, they provide enough energy to support one of the largest animals on Earth. Whale sharks are also incredible travelers. Scientists have tracked individuals swimming thousands of miles across the oceans. They've been found in warm tropical and subtropical waters around the world. From Mexico and Australia to the Philippines and parts of Africa. Despite their size, many aspects of their lives remain a mystery. Researchers still don't fully understand where they give birth or exactly where they spend much of their time in the open ocean. In fact, whale sharks can dive much deeper than most people realize. Some have been recorded diving more than 6,000 feet below the surface. That's deeper than many submarines ever travel. While they make these deep dives, it's still being studied, but scientists think they may be searching for food or moving through cooler layers of water. Because they're so calm, whale sharks have become popular attractions for divers and snorkelers. Swimming beside one can be an unforgettable experience. Imagine floating next to a fish longer than a school bus, yet watching it glide past without the slightest interest in you. It's both exciting and humbling. Unfortunately, life isn't easy for these gentle giants. Whale sharks are listed as endangered. They face threats from ship strikes, accidental capture and fishing nets, pollution, and plastic waste. Since they grow slowly and produce relatively few young, their populations take a long time to recover. Even small declines can have lasting effects. Conservation groups around the world are working to protect them through marine protected areas, fishing regulations, and responsible ecotourism. The goal is simple: make sure future generations can continue to see the world's largest fish swimming through our oceans. Perhaps the most fascinating thing about whale sharks isn't their size, it's what they teach us. We often assume that bigger means more dangerous. The largest creatures must be the fiercest. But whale sharks remind us that appearances can be deceiving. The biggest fish in the sea spends its days peacefully filtering tiny plankton from the water. No hunting, no attacks, no interest in humans whatsoever. Sometimes the most intimidating animals turn out to be the gentlest, and that's definitely something worth thinking about. Thanks for listening to The Stuff You Should Think About. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow the podcast and join us next time, where we'll answer another question you probably never thought to ask, but definitely should.